He was a man millions felt they knew, yet no one truly knew what his final hours looked like. Adam the Woo, one of YouTube's earliest pioneers, built a career on showing the world forgotten places, abandoned corners, and stories hidden in plain sight. But on the 22nd of December 2025, it was Adam himself who became the mystery. Found lifeless inside his Florida home at just 51 years old, his sudden death sent shockwaves through the digital world. No warning, no explanation, no answers. And today, we begin uncovering the truth behind Adam the Woo's cause of death, the hidden reality surrounding his final days, the details about his family and financial condition that very few people ever knew, and the deeply personal side of his life that he carefully kept hidden from the public until now. The news broke quietly at first, almost too quietly, for someone whose life had been lived so publicly. Authorities confirmed that David Adam Williams, known globally as Adam the Woo, was discovered unresponsive inside his residence. What immediately raised questions was not just the death itself, but how it unfolded. Deputies had initially arrived after no contact could be made with him. The home was secured, no response, no movement. Hours passed before a friend, growing increasingly concerned, borrowed a ladder and looked through a third-story window. What he saw would change everything. Adam was lying on his bed, completely still. When authorities finally entered the home with the fire department, Adam the Woo was pronounced dead. The case was labeled an unattended death, a phrase that often signals more questions than answers. At the time of the announcement, officials made one detail painfully clear. The cause of death had not yet been determined. No immediate explanation, no confirmation, just an investigation promised for a later date. And that uncertainty opened the door to speculation, concern, and a growing sense that something about this story did not fully add up. What made the situation even more unsettling was what happened just one day earlier. Adam the Woo had uploaded a brand new video to his YouTube channel. In it, he appeared exactly as fans remembered him: calm, soft-spoken, focused. There were no visible signs of distress, no emotional goodbye, no hint that anything was wrong. To many viewers, it felt like any other upload, but in hindsight, it became something far heavier. It was his final message to the world, one that offered comfort, yet raised a chilling question. How could someone so active, so present, be gone the very next day? To understand the weight of Adam the Woo's death, you have to understand who he was long before the headlines. Born as David Adam Williams, Adam never chased fame in the traditional sense. When he started YouTube in 2009, the platform was still raw and experimental. There were no algorithms to please, no viral formulas to follow. Adam picked up a camera not to perform, but to document. He explored places others ignored: old locations, forgotten attractions, abandoned structures. He spoke quietly, never rushing his words, allowing viewers to feel like they were walking beside him rather than watching a show. That authenticity turned him into something rare, a creator people trusted. Over time, Adam traveled across all 50 states, filming roadside attractions, theme parks, ghost towns, and places with layered histories. His channel, The Daily Woo, became a digital journal of curiosity and consistency. Day after day, video after video, Adam showed up. And because he always showed up, the idea that he could suddenly disappear felt impossible to accept. Yet disappear he did. And as tributes poured in from fellow creators, a deeper emotional layer emerged. Chris Yan revealed that he had visited Adam just 4 days before his death. They had spent time together, casually riding around, talking about future plans. Adam had spoken excitedly about upcoming content and ideas he wanted to explore. There was no indication that those plans would never happen. Another close friend, Justin Scard, described the loss as devastating, calling Adam a giant and someone closer than blood. These were not distant colleagues. These were people who had seen him recently, spoken to him recently, and left believing they would see him again. That detail alone intensified the mystery. People do not usually make long-term plans days before a sudden end, unless they believe they will be there to fulfill them. Which brings us back to the question no one could answer. What really happened behind those closed doors? As fans searched for clarity, attention turned to Adam's personal life, a subject he had always kept guarded. Adam the Woo was not married. There was no publicly known wife. No confirmed romantic partner living with him. He lived largely alone, dedicating most of his time to travel, filming, and editing. Some saw this as freedom. Others now wondered whether isolation played a role. But Adam never presented himself as lonely. He appeared content, disciplined, and deeply committed to his routine. Family, however, was always present in the background. Though he rarely featured them, those close to him confirmed that Adam had loving parents and a sister. In the aftermath of his death, friends specifically asked the public to pray for them, signaling how deeply personal this loss truly was. For a family who had watched Adam build a life on curiosity and movement, the stillness of his final moment must have been unbearable. Financially, Adam the Woo was successful but never extravagant. Years of consistent uploads had earned him a comfortable living. Estimates placed his net worth between $1 and $2 million, generated through YouTube revenue, merchandise, and long-term audience support. Yet Adam never flaunted wealth. He did not showcase luxury cars or lavish homes. His lifestyle remained simple, focused more on experiences than possessions. That simplicity made the mystery of his death even harder to process. There were no public signs of excess, no visible struggles, no controversies overshadowing his name. And still, the cause of death remained unknown. As hours turned into days, officials urged patience, stating that results would be shared once the investigation concluded. But silence has a way of speaking louder than answers. Fans replayed his final video, searching for clues. A pause here, a sentence there. A tone that suddenly felt heavier than it had before. Was it all imagined? Or had something been hidden in plain sight, just like the places Adam loved to explore? What cannot be denied is the impact Adam the Woo left behind. He was not just a YouTuber, he was a pioneer who proved that quiet storytelling could thrive in a loud digital world. He showed that consistency mattered more than spectacle, that curiosity could be gentle, that exploration did not need to be extreme to be meaningful. And now, in an ironic twist, his own life became the final unanswered story. The most haunting part of Adam the Woo's death is not how it happened, but how suddenly his presence vanished. One day, he was guiding viewers through familiar streets, sharing calm observations. The next, he was gone, leaving behind millions of subscribers grappling with disbelief. His channel remains, frozen in time, a digital archive of movement contrasted by a final, permanent stillness. Until the official cause of death is revealed, Adam the Woo's final chapter remains incomplete. What we do know is that he lived exactly as he presented himself, quietly, authentically, on his own terms. And while his journey ended far too soon, the mystery surrounding his passing ensures that his story will not be forgotten. In the end, Adam spent his life uncovering hidden places so others could see them. And now, his own hidden truth waits to be uncovered, leaving the world watching, listening, and wondering what reality lies beneath the surface.